Hello students, hope you all are well. We are going third chapter, which is called the valuations of the goodwill. The previous method I taught you the third method. I already told there are total 4 methods are there. The third method we completed. Now we will start the fourth method. Fourth method is called the capitalization of average profit method. One exercise of question number 10 of page number 106. Let me explain the question. After that I will tell you. Once again I want to tell you the third method you are having 6 steps. Fourth method you are having 5 steps. Out of that few steps are common. The question number 10, from the following informations of N and R of the firm, determine the value of the goodwill of the partnership firm on the basis of capitalizations of weighted average profit method. Capitalizations of weighted average profit method. Weighted average is given. The profit 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 45, 50, 65, 75 and 90. All it is in increasing order, so we can apply the weighted average profit method. The additional information it is given. The business assets 6 lakhs, business liability 1 lakh 70. Assets and liability both are given, so you understand how to find out the capital employed or net assets and the normal or expected rate of return which is given at the rate of 10%. This is fourth method. How many steps? 5 steps. I have written the answer solution sheets. I want to just explain it. First one, capital employed. Total assets 6 lakhs, total liability 1 lakh 70. 6 lakhs minus 1 lakh 70 is coming 4 lakh 30. 4 lakh 30 is your capital employed. Second point, expected rate of return is given 10%. Automatically it is given in the questions 10%. Third step. Here keep it in mind. Third step is the average profit. But the third step was not the average profit. That was the fourth step. So one step is less here. Average profit, every one of you know. This is the increasing order. Profit is given. Weight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total weight, that is sigma W. This 15 is called sigma W is called 15 and this 10,95,000 is called sigma WP. That you know, average profit is equal to sigma WP by sigma W, that is 10,90,000 divided by 15, which is coming 72,667. That is your weighted average profit. The next step is a capitalized profit. This is a new step. This step is new from this method. Capitalized profit is equal to average profit by expected rate of return into 100. Keep in mind. This is the new formula you have to remember. Average profit by expected rate of return into 100. Here, whatever it will come, you have to get one more zero here because this is multiplied by 100 divided by 10. If expected rate of return is 10%. If it is 12%, then it will not come. So 72,667 multiplied by 100 divided by 10, which comes 7,26,670. That is your capitalized profit. This formula you have to remember, and every step you have to write the formula and the figure working. Then only you will get marks. If you are not writing formula directly, if you are doing, you will not get full marks. Goodwill, the last step, the capitalized profit minus capital employed. Capital employed is here. Capitalized profit 7,26,670 minus 4 lakh 30, which is coming 2,96,670. In this fourth method, only you have to remember the step 4 and step 5 formula. But in remaining 1, 2, 3, first step, second step and third step, it is common almost from all this method. Here capitalized profit and goodwill, these two step formula you have to remember. Average profit by expected rate of return into 100, and this is capitalized profit minus capital employed. So now you understand all four methods I already completed, but one more type of formula. It is not given in the method. That type of questions may come. That is given in the next question, question number 11. That also I want to explain it. Question number 11, you see, it is given, determine the value of the goodwill of P and P of the firm on the basis of capitalized super profit method. Capitalized super profit method, this is the new method you got. It is not given that method 1, method 2, method 3 and method 4. Method 1 simple average profit method, method 2 weighted average profit method, method 3 super profit method, method 4 capitalized profit method. But one more method you can get, that is the merge between the third method and fourth method, which is called capitalized super profit method. Capitalized super profit method, if it is given, keep in mind, capitalized super profit method, if it is given in this question, what you have to follow? Super profit method, you have followed 6 steps. That 5 steps from super profit method, common step you will follow. Once again I want to tell you, if it is given in your question capitalized super profit method, then we will follow the formula of super profit method. Super profit method, you are having total 6 steps. But capitalized super profit method, if it is given, first 5 steps of the super profit method we will follow, only we will not follow the last one, which is called the 6 steps. 6 steps, you have multiplied goodwill into numbers of years purchased, but here we will change the 6 steps. So all 5 steps from third method we will follow. Question is given, capital employed 9 lakh, expected capital employed, if it is given directly, expected rate of return 12%, last 5 years profit, it is given 1 lakh, 1 lakh 40, 1 lakh 30, 1 lakh 50 and 1 lakh 80. Simple average profit method will apply because profits are given in the fluctuating method and numbers of years purchased is not given. So like this sum, let me explain also. What I told, all 5 steps from third method we will follow. Capital employed is given 9 lakh directly. So this is question number 11, page number 106. How much is given? 9 lakh. I want to take this page 4 here. There it is given 9 lakh. So first step is set. The second step, it is given expected rate of return 12%. It is also given in the question 12%. No need to calculate anything more. The third step, expected profit. Expected profit, this is third step I want to introduce because here you are having total 6 steps. So third step, fourth step, here I am having fourth step, fifth step and last one is the 6th step. The third step, expected profit. Expected profit is equal to the capital employed into expected rate of return. Capital employed into expected rate of return. Capital employed, how much you got? 9 lakh. So 9 lakh into expected rate of return of 12%. Multiply by 12, divide by 100. If you do it, you will get 1,08,000. This is your expected profit. Expected profit is equal to capital employed into expected rate of return. 9 lakh into 12 divided by 100, which coming 1,08,000. Next step number 4, average profit. Average profit, I think all of you know that you have to apply, you have to add this all profit. All profit is given 1 lakh, 1 lakh 40, 1 lakh 30, 1 lakh 50, 1 lakh 80. So you will get total profit I am not calculating. Every one of you know. You will add all this profit because fracturing method is given. So you will apply the simple average profit method. You will get 7 lakh and divided by numbers of years. Numbers of years it is given 5. So if you divide it, you will get here 1,40,000. 1,40,000 is your average profit. The fifth step, SP, super profit. Super profit is equal to average profit minus expected profit. Average profit minus expected profit. Average profit how much you got? 1,40,000. 1,40,000 or minus expected profit is equal to 1,08,000. You are getting here 32,000. This is called super profit. I told you all these 5 steps of the third method are common. This is step 1, this is step 2, this is step 3, step 4, step 5. Only change is there in the 6 steps. Third method, super profit method, 6 steps. This amount you have multiplied by numbers of years purchase. But here we will not multiply. Here we will write 6 steps it was left for the last method which I was telling. Up to 5th step we completed. That is SP, super profit is equal to average profit minus expected profit. That you already got it. 1,40,000 minus 1,08,000, which is coming 32. I told that one. This is a new step which you got, the capitalized super profit method. This you have to remember. This step is not a common. That is a new step, and it is given goodwill is equal to the super profit by expected rate of return. Super profit by expected rate of return, which is coming 32,000 divided by 12%. 12% means divided by 12 multiply by 100. 32,000 divided by 12 multiply by 100. If you calculate, you will get 2,66,667. Keep in mind, this is 32,000 divided by 12 divided by 12%. Meaning is 32,000 divided by 12 multiplied by 100. You will get 2,66,667. This is your answer. Keep in mind, this chapter I told 6 marks question will come. 1 MCQ of section A, 1 question from section B, 2 marks, and 4 marks, 1 practical sums. That practical sums, it will come either in the third method or in the fourth method. Now, I think you understood. If you have any doubt, you will tell me through WhatsApp. I will clear your doubt. Now, homework, whatever I am giving, that homework you will write in your notebook. All this chapter, question number 1, question number 2. Question number 1 is the MCQ. Question number 2 is the section B. You will write it fast. Then you will start the practical sums. Next video I will give you the extra question from others books. I am having the West Bengal State Board, CBSE Board, ICSE Board books. From that extra questions I will give you. That also you will solve it. And homework for today, it is page number 106, question number 10, 11 and 12. Page number 106, question number 10, 11 and 12. This will be the homework for 2 days. I think all of you understood. If you have doubt, you will tell me. Okay? All the best. Bye. Thank you.